I'm one of the Manta Rays.
When I was looking up things to do in Hawaii, every list, the top of the list was you gotta do this night snorkel. It's one of the best night snorkels in the world. You gotta see the Manta Rays. We decided to do it our very first night. But first, before we did that, we decided to fuel up and get some authentic Hawaiian barbecue. We went to Broke the Mouth Grinds.
We're just off the plane. We get the camera out for the first time. We start to film, and there's this like awkward tension. You know what I mean? It's like when your crazy uncle is like says something at the Thanksgiving dinner table, and everyone's just like, you know, just doing their own thing, like pretending that's exactly what it felt like when we walked in there. We order our food, and about 3 hours later, okay, well,
they were on island time, that's for sure.
Yeah, they took a very, very long time to get our food.
You're not allowed to sit and eat there anymore. It's more of a takeout place. They do have, there is like a, not a picnic area. What would you call that place that we went to eat?
It's a nice little ledge.
The ledge. There's a ledge you can eat on if you want. Even though it took forever and it was a very awkward start to our trip, the chicken was amazing.
Ooh, that was some good chicken.
It was very good. Credit where it's due. It was a delicious meal.
That was some of the best chicken I ever had in my life.
That lens flare. Shirley driving us to snorkel with Manta Rays. You excited for the Manta Rays, Mama Bear?
Yes, I am. I'm wearing long sleeve in case they sting me.
I told her they don't have stingers. She don't trust me.
I don't trust you either.
I've been around you long enough.
They gonna get you, Mom. They can go right through that, no problem. Where's your chainmail?
I had an experience with Manta Rays when I was younger. Basically, I was fishing off the pier and I saw these fins coming up, and I thought I was gonna catch a shark because I thought the fins were sharks. Then I had these huge Manta Rays swim by, and I've been like, I want to go swimming with those because they were just so elegant, so amazing.
The company we used was called Kona Snorkel Trips. We got there, they provide the wetsuit, they provide all the snorkel gear. They take a surfboard, cut holes in it, shine lights through it, and they call it a snorkel board. And the lights attract plankton, which the Manta Rays eat. So you go out there, they put the snorkel boards in, and you hang on to the sides of it and watch these incredible creatures eat the plankton. The lady was super nice. She was still passionate about what she was doing, which just makes the experience even better.
She had a very, was it vivacious? Is that a word?
Yeah, that's a word.
She had a very vivacious, I'm only 50% sure what that word means. I'm pretty sure I'm using it right.
We're not 100% sure what it means, but we're sure that it fits.
Yeah, that word sounds like it fits.
This lady was vivacious.
Yeah.
And we loved it.
She was awesome, and she got us all geared up. She got us all like really excited for the trip itself. Got in the boat called the Orca, and we started speeding on over there, and quite frankly, the boat ride was a lot of fun too. We get there, we get on the board, and it's super easy. All you have to do is this. That's it. You just hold on. They give you a little floaty, and you put it around your waist. And then the instructor, she's just basically a human tugboat. She grabs onto the board, and she's just kicking her heart out, just dragging all of us fatties, just drifting in the current. You know what I mean?
We just get to enjoy the ride.
Yeah,
that's my type of snorkel. My very first shot, I got on the board, turned it on, put it under. I'll show you right now. There was a manta ray right there waiting for me. And he immediately just started doing a barrel roll, and then another one, and then another one. They need to be in continuous motion, kind of like a shark, so that's what they do to eat the plankton. They just barrel roll after barrel after barrel. And then I took it back up just to get a breather, put it back down, there were two. This is the very second shot, so it was like that the entire time. Tons of manta rays. We had a very successful day.
Later, we went on another snorkel trip with the owner of the company, and she let us know that the instructor that we had during the manta ray snorkel was one of 2 guides that knows every single manta ray name, which is pretty cool because while we're out on the board hanging on, she'd be like, "Oh, here comes Julie," and this manta ray would just start doing barrel rolls, and you'd be hanging out, be like, "Oh, here comes Samantha," and it's just another manta ray kind of doing his thing, swims into the picture, starts doing these backflips for you, and it was just like, I thought she was making them up. To be completely honest with you, that's what I would have done.
Could have been, but let me tell you, Julie and Samantha were thick. These things were much bigger than expected. I don't know why I had like stingrays in mind or something like that, but manta rays are much bigger. They can get up to 16 feet, but the ones here were around 12 feet.
Yeah, and they'll get right in your face.
I had the GoPro set to linear, so it wasn't very wide, so I didn't get that fisheye kind of distortion. And they got so close to me that I wasn't able to capture it. So I was trying to change it to a wider angle, but my fingers were wet and it wasn't registering. So I hit this thing at least 60 times. And I was like freaking out and then going under. I was like, I gotta get shots. And then trying to like change it. Finally, I got it working. And they get so close to you, you're not allowed to touch them because apparently that can harm them. But if you don't move, they may touch you, and that's called a manta kiss, or manta ray kiss.
So while we were out there, I also got to do a little bit of filming. Bobby gave me the GoPro and I got some shots of this place called the Campfire, which is basically if you want to see the manta rays but want to scuba dive instead, they all hang out over there and look from the bottom up at the manta rays where we're looking at the top down. But while we were out there, we did see a monk seal. It was a really cool experience for us because monk seals are endangered and apparently you don't see them a whole lot, which I didn't really see too well because it was pretty dark outside. I saw kind of like the outline of it.
It was off in the corner meditating.
Yeah, it was just chilling. Oh, because it's a monk.
Anyway, so yeah, it was a great success. We really enjoyed it. The guide couldn't have been better. She did a great job.
Definitely do it. It's the #1 night snorkel for a reason. You don't have to be a good swimmer at all. It's a really, really neat experience, and you're floating out in the middle of the sea, and this enormous beast is like literally right here swimming and being majestic, and you're just like, holy cow. It's one of those experiences when you're going through it, you know how special it is.
So yeah, that was a wrap on our very first night. The next day we had a whole bunch in store for us and a lot of surprises.
Did not go as well as the snorkel did.
It did. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you're curious about that day. Either way, if you made it this far, thanks for watching.
There's one thing you need to know about the Leonard Bros. When we sneeze, we mean it. But when I sneeze, it's my body giving me my chakras aligning to give me all the energy to just blow all the snot out of my nostrils. But I was not going to use any of that. Pop my ears.
All right, let's get serious on this.